What is up, everybody? It's Verse here today. So this is going to be a part two to the video I did yesterday about the whole gamers in quotation marks suing Microsoft for the Activision Blizzard merger. Because yesterday when I made the video, I wasn't 100% sure on which type of gamers did this, but it is definitely clarified. Apparently in that article, I must have skipped over that stuff in the article from yesterday, but apparently it is definitely clarified which type of gamers made the lawsuit. Now, I knew a process of elimination. It had to be Sony fanboys, because who else would do something as stupid as to sue a company over an acquisition? Like an average gamer, like who does that? Who would do something as stupid but a Sony fanboy? But apparently they have they have more details about the case of who actually started the lawsuit. The 10 gamers are based in California, New Jersey, and New Mexico. So not only is it just one numbnuts, but it was 9 other numbnuts as well, which made it a total of 10, which is kind of crazy that these guys got together to say, hey, let's sue Microsoft. Maybe they could have just bought an Xbox. I'm pretty sure just buying an Xbox would be cheaper than the lawyer fees and just the blatant humiliation you're going to receive on the internet and from your lawyer in general, because I'm pretty sure, how does the lawyer just not laugh in these guys' faces as they just accept their money for this dumb court case? I don't know, but it also states that the suit lists their gaming platforms of choice. Most don't even use an Xbox, and several only play on Sony PlayStation. So I think that's the key problem right here. It's like, instead of being massively buttered that you want to sue Microsoft, maybe you should just buy an Xbox, because you only play on PlayStation. They only want to stick to this one platform. Like I said before, there were a few comments that was down, like saying, hey, there's no proof. You can't just claim it's PlayStation guys. But as we all know, the proof is in the pudding. Several only play on PlayStation. So these are PlayStation fanboys who filed this lawsuit, this dumb lawsuit. And it's just completely ridiculous. People were trying to say us investors. Here we go, a lot of excuses that who these people could possibly be. But nope, it is Sony fanboys doing this stupid crap. It's like, they would do all this instead of just buy an Xbox, which is just weird. It's just like, why? It's like Sony isn't doing anything. They're not gonna treat you guys special. They're just probably laughing at you behind the scenes in their offices, in their crap filled offices. Another reference to yesterday with the bird just crapping all over the windows. In their crap filled offices, they're probably just laughing at you guys. It's just ridiculous. Plaintiffs are asking a U.S. court to block the deal, nullify the breakup fee, and pay their legal costs. I assume the judges, the lawyers that you hired, are probably just all gonna laugh at you guys in your faces, and not only them, but the internet as well is gonna laugh at you guys, because why even do this? Like, it just makes zero sense. Imagine you going to your 9 to 5, go to the 9 to 5, working for the money they get, and then it's using the money aside to file some frivolous lawsuit against Microsoft. It's just like, why? Why even do this? It's like nobody's gonna give you a pat on the back for any of this nonsense. But yeah, it's confirmed that it's Sony guys. It's like, I don't know why we should be shocked. Like this guy says, I'm shocked. Nobody's shocked by any of this nonsense. But I thought all the ponies own powerful high-end PCs. I have been deceived. I guess they don't. I'm shocked to tell you. PlayStation only fans, I swear they have no lives, and taking that console war too far, effing yikes. Yeah, this is super pathetic. Like I said before, this is just as bad as them contacting the president over the Microsoft deal. Just as bad as the one console fanboy who was had a patient on the operating table trying to prove he's a Sony fan. Like, it's just sad out here for these guys. They just take L after L consistently. The same dummies that talk crap about writing letters are oddly silent about their fellow dumbasses doing a full-blown lawsuit. When you just read it, it's just so stupid. Like a lawsuit, really. It's just so dumb. To all the people talking crap about letters to the CMA, the world wants to know how you feel about your partners suing Microsoft. That is just a new level of pathetic. Like, Sony is not acknowledging you guys whatsoever. They are rabid. These guys don't even have any shame. Yeah. Like, how do you go? Like, it's not only one person, which is the crazy part. It was 9 other people, so 10 people did this nonsense. Like, jeez. And like, I'm just curious. Do you even tell anybody else that you did this nonsense? Like, do you think they told their family they're gonna sue Microsoft over this nonsense? Because even their family probably laughed at them too. Like, what is this stupid crap? Like, really? You're literally gonna waste money for a lawyer in court cases to try to file this lawsuit. Like, it's just dumb. PlayStation fanboys are pretty funny and always seem to be the ones that break the boundaries of pathetic. Always finding new and creative ways to be pitiful. They definitely find new ways to take L's. It's just fascinating. There should be a real study on how they just find these creative ways to take massive L's. It's just crazy. Effing and embarrassing. Someone gotta tell them that buying an Xbox is cheaper than filing like a lawsuit. Apparently they can grasp that simple concept that maybe you just buy an Xbox instead of filing a lawsuit. If you get to the point of filing a lawsuit, maybe just buy an Xbox at that point. That's like, jeez. They end up having to pay for their own legal fees at the end of it. Pay their legal costs, north writing checks at their mouths, can't cash. Okay. One or two of them also own an Xbox. They're claiming it's an inside job by Xbox fans. Why can't they use the money they spent and buy an Xbox? I don't know. It's just some weird fanboy stuff right here. It's a new level. It's pathetic. I just don't know at this point. If they put this much effort into life, they're more than likely to be happy and not resort into this absolute cringe. When the judge asked why they didn't buy a Series S, okay. Literally a new level of tardation. Yeah, this is definitely a new level of pathetic right here. One that people thought would never be reached, but Sony fanboys always push the limits. Jeez. Imagine suing to be a fanboy in a court of law. Like, that just sounds more pathetic as people keep saying it. I've seen some stuff, but this is something else. 2022 has been wild. Clowns galore. Definitely got the clown suit on with this nonsense. Plaintiffs are asking a U.S. court to block the deal, nullify the breakup fee, and pay their legal costs. Yeah. These Sony fanboys have hit another level of console where the goalposts move beyond pathetic. PlayStation gamers with entitlement issues. A damn shame. Well, there it is. This is the stupidest thing I've read today. This is the stupidest thing I've read in a long time in general. Like, so does that mean Xbox gamers can now sue PlayStation for the same reason? If you're an Xbox gamer, you try to sue PlayStation, you're getting clowned just as well. Like this, don't pass this stupidity on Xbox fans. Like this, Sony fans got their special place for this stupidity. Don't push that to Xbox gamers. Can I say meritless lawsuit? This is pathetic as haters will hate. The judge should tell them to buy an Xbox. What if the judge actually says that? That'd be hilarious. The judge just says, just buy an Xbox then. If these guys have money to file a frivolous lawsuit and pay legal fees, I am sure they could have used said monies to buy an Xbox. When Microsoft solicitors turn up mob-handed and are greeted by 10, 13-year-olds about to cost their parents their house and fees. The 10 ponies losing confidence and Jim got to try for themselves. Jim Ryan don't give a crap about any of these 10 people. He's probably laughed at these clowns. The first thing they were going to ask is, why do you only play on PlayStation? Their answer will be, we don't want to. Yikes. Fanboy logic. Yeah, fanboy logic is always sound. When I read most and several, I thought there are 10K ponies from 3 states. Turns out there's 10 pathetic ones. Looking into what they're saying, the merger actually proves competition between the two. So these ponies are just tripping. This actually happens. You're awesome. As Phil was saying, you're awesome to Sony. And he says, F you, Xbox. Okay. These ponies are another level of weird. I agree. There's just a new level of just weird and just embarrassing. Total clowns. December exclusives for each console. Xbox gets high on life. Wow. Sony's exclusive is the lawyer being in a courtroom, I guess. It's just getting weird. PlayStation zealots have just lost their minds. Slowly creeping into insanity at this point. Life is so short. I can't imagine the mental gymnastics of actually spending time. That's the thing, too. Just spending time and money on this. It's just so stupid. We're not far away from the future foreseen of the movie Idiocracy. Pretty much at this point, when people file lawsuits over corporations that they have nothing else, they have no stock of. It's like, it ain't that serious. If it's that serious, buy an Xbox. It's just getting crazy at this point. I didn't know ponies would reach this level of being. Yeah, I guess so. What is this nonsense? It doesn't say Xbox wins. It says we all win. It doesn't say when everyone plays exclusively on Xbox. It says when everybody plays on whatever device or platform they want to. That's the difference in Sony and Xbox, period. Okay. Should only be people who have multiple devices or have access to multiple platforms. And pay the legal costs? What a bunch of F-wads. Yeah. I think that's a good point to conclude it right there. Yeah, these guys are clowns. These guys are clowns. Meanwhile, in the UK, they actually did remember when the UK was asking people to respond, like the public to respond to how they feel about this merger? The people in the UK are actually fine. Like it says, they invited responses from the public. Of the 2,100 emails that were reviewed, around 3/4 were broadly in favor of the merger. So in the UK, people are actually accepting the deal to go through. They're fine with it. But you got 10 numbnuts in the States who are filing lawsuits. It's just crazy. Like you put that much energy and money into this, you could just buy an Xbox at this point. Like doesn't make any sense. But Sony fanboy logic usually doesn't make sense. So. Yeah, I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.